and welcome to another enlightening session of our interview series at MedSynapse. I'm your host, Dr. Harshita, and today we are exploring a topic that's been reshaping the landscape of medical education and communication, the academic potential of social media. In an era where technology continues to revolutionize every aspect of our lives, it's no surprise that the medical field is embracing the power of social media. From sharing medical knowledge to fostering global collaborations, social platforms offer an unprecedented way for medical professionals to connect, learn, and grow. And we are incredibly fortunate to have distinguished guest with us today, Dr. Geetu Bhandoria, an associate professor in obstetrics and gynecology. Dr. Geetu's expertise and insights into the intersection of social media and academia are truly valuable, as he has been an active advocate for leveraging these platforms to enhance medical education and research. So without further ado, let's welcome Dr. Geetu to this insightful discussion on the academic potential of social media. Welcome, Dr. Geetu.
Thank you.
So, Doctor, how have you personally experienced the academic potential of social media in staying updated with the latest medical research and advancements, particularly in highly specialized fields like gynae-oncology?
Yeah, so my journey as far as social media is concerned is about 4 years old. And Twitter is the main platform that I utilize for my academic growth. So slowly, I started following important Twitter accounts for the leading cancer journals, prominent hospitals which are of international repute, like MD Anderson or Tata Memorial from Mumbai. So, and some prominent names in oncology world. And slowly, I started connecting with them. My network started expanding. The main breakthrough for me was getting the editorial fellowship of the International Journal of Gynecological Cancer. So this was during the peak COVID time, year 2020. And through this 5-month fellowship, I connected with a lot of people across the world, made some good friends who were my co-fellows from 5 different countries. And my network suddenly expanded from less than 10 followers of me to about 1,800 today. And most of them are related to oncology world or obstetrics or gynecology. So that was the main breakthrough as far as my journey was concerned. And yes, so that is how I got into social media and realized that it has a huge academic potential.
Yes, Doctor. Indeed, this social media platform has become a valuable tool for professionals to assess and exchange knowledge. Now, Doctor, can you share instances where social media platforms have played a pivotal role in connecting you with peers, mentors, and experts in gynae-oncology and facilitating knowledge exchange?
Yeah, so as I mentioned about the fellowship, so we had Dr. Pedro Ramirez, who is a very famous name in gynae-oncology world and in the oncology world also. He's from America, and he is the editor-in-chief of the journal with whom I was a fellow. And he was a mentor to us. And of course, there were others, other people in the journal. So he was like one of the initial mentors, and slowly I have connected with prominent people across different countries. And today I have connects in almost all countries where gynae-oncology is practiced. And I know a lot of prominent people now. All this is through social media. Also, slowly and slowly, as more and more fellows kept getting added, so we all are a part of a closed group. And again, they are from some very reputed institutions and from different countries. And we are always learning from each other. We have worked on several projects, and we have published several papers together. This is all through social media. I have never met these people in person, but we are like very good friends, virtual friends. But it's only social media which could bring me, close to these people, and we find common interests, and we work together on different projects and have successful publications as of today.
Yes, Doctor. And I mean, these platforms can bridge the geographical boundaries. And yeah. So, Doctor, what are some of the unique advantages of using social media for academic purposes compared to traditional method of information dissemination?
So there are several advantages. Firstly, a lot of people feel shy or hesitant to express their opinion or voice their concerns, especially unfortunately in our setup, where we follow a very strong hierarchy. A junior dare not question a senior's orders or instructions or whatever the senior says. Although this culture is slowly fading, as we more and more we are globalizing in medicine, and people are going abroad and training, and when they see the culture there, which is very friendly and which encourages everyone to speak up, so social media allows you to do that. You can simply text, or you can post something. Of course, you have to be careful what you post, but you can connect with people with whom you may feel a little apprehensive to really talk to in person if they were around. We always, whenever we are attending the scientific conferences, there are always some prominent people there, the prominent speakers, the famous names, but we are always hesitant to go up to them and talk. And but with social media, you can always post something, and most of the time, to our surprise, those people will respond if your comment is scientific, it's genuine, it relates to the discussion that is going on. So that is one, that everybody can join in a conversation and be part of a conversation. Second is, you can find networking opportunities. Like, my network has expanded from knowing a few people in my city to now knowing a lot of people across the world. So networking is an extremely important aspect of social media, that you may simply follow people who are more active, and slowly you'll gather the courage to post something or comment something, and some other person will make a note of it. Oh, this person is talking sense or science. And slowly people will start encouraging you that, oh yes, speak up more. So that is second advantage. Third is that you learn about whatever latest is happening in your field. So any new article that is published, any new study that has come out, or any new study that has got launched, so you can stay updated of whatever latest is happening. Any new drug which is getting a license, whether it is FDA or a local drug body. So everything is there on social media. It's like breaking news. Before it hits the actual news, you can find it on the social media. And then you can, of course, find collaborative opportunities. You can, like, if I am looking for people to collaborate on a project, I will share it on social media, and I will look for people who may find that project of interest, and then we can individually discuss. And I have had successful collaborations like that. So that is another advantage. So these are just a few. There are many more. But as far as the academic aspect is concerned, these are the few leading advantages of social media platforms.
Yes, doctor. And I think it enhances the speed of the information dissemination and promote real-time discussions.
Yeah. In fact, most of the conferences nowadays, they promote something called active tweeting. So there will be a official hashtag for that particular conference, and the conference organizers will ask people to put that hashtag whenever they are posting anything about the conference. So I've had a publication on that also. What is the impact of a hashtag during a conference? Um, so yes, it's like a live news, going on about that meeting or that conference. So yeah, the information is instant.
Yeah, doctor. And in your opinion, how does the accessibility of global medical opinions on social media contribute to a more comprehensive perspective on clinical challenges and treatment strategies?
Yeah, so like in oncology, we have something called a tumor board, where people from different specialties, so like I'm a gynae oncologist, so we always need a medical oncologist, a radiation oncologist, a pathologist, a radiologist. Nowadays, everything is getting further and further super specialized. So you have maybe a molecular pathologist, and so on and so forth, a nuclear medicine specialist. So we are all like a multi-specialty group. So we always discuss difficult cases, how to best manage that particular case. So the same thing goes on virtually also on these platforms. Like I also have asked a few times when I've had a difficult case, I will post it on Twitter about the details of the patient. Of course, hiding the actual identity of the patient. That is very important. You cannot reveal the identity of the patient for privacy sake. But the medical aspects you can share, and you can ask for opinions. So yes, again, people who are who are kind of prominent practitioners, who have a name, who have made their name in that particular specific subject, they generally will find some time, and if they find that yes, it is a challenging case enough or interesting enough, they will share their experience, and the experience will be backed by scientific evidence. It is not going to be, I have seen happening like this, so I feel it should be done like that. No, it's always evidence-based. So they will generally quote some prominent article which has been published, or some important trial which may have published, and that is what will support the best management. So you can have the opinion of the specialists from all over the world, which is otherwise effectively not possible. You can never contact those people. I mean, how will you contact a person who's sitting in US, or vice versa, somebody sitting in Africa contacting some specialist in India? I mean, unless you know the person directly, how would you contact that person? But through social media, you can have those opinions. Of course, sometimes the opinions could be conflicting, but if we stick to science and the scientific evidence, we can generally make our own mind that, okay, this probably is the best approach.
Yes. And doctor, what strategies do you employ to critically evaluate and verify information shared on social media, ensuring its accuracy and reliability in your academic pursuits?
So as I initially mentioned, that we have to be careful whom we follow. Most of the medical journals, most of the big institutions, most of the professional societies, they have their presence on social media. So people who are posting through these accounts, they are kind of accountable to what is being posted. And all that material is scrutinized, it is filtered. They generally have a social media team. So they can't just post any irresponsible comment or a tweet or whatever. Then comes down to individuals. So there will always be some prominent individuals who are more active, and there will always be some prominent individuals who may not be so active. So slowly and slowly, if you follow them over a period of time, you can make out that this person talks science and this person talks more of personal experience, or I feel so, or I have seen like this. So we have to stick with science. That is, at least I believe so. So if you follow evidence-based medicine, generally you would know who are the people who are more trustworthy, and they are not just talking because anybody can post anything on social media. They will always back it up with some science, that, and they would also share that this is our institutional protocol. Now, their institutional protocols are again scrutinized and verified and validated. So we are talking about strong, robust science. Their opinions are backed by science. So each specialty or each subject has such people. Yes, everybody is not active on social media, but some of them are. So if we follow these people, generally you can be assured that they are genuine and their opinion is correct. And yes, there are some who will just comment every time on anything and everything. So we have to be a little cautious about those people. They are just trying to get attention maybe, but they are not true experts. So that is how I at least filter out, the genuine information sources from not so genuine ones.
And coming to my last question, can you highlight example of successful collaborative research or projects that originated from connections made on social platform within your academic network?
So I've had several successful collaborative projects, but the biggest one was I had a survey again during 2020, the COVID time, when everybody was sitting at home. So the survey was initially launched for people in India, and but because I was kind of growing my network that time, so I sought collaboration from different people. So I was effectively contacting anybody and everybody whom I could in different parts of the world. And slowly, that study, just being an Indian study, it became a global study. And people from UK, people from Turkey, people from Poland, and other United States and Canada, and everybody slowly joined. And the survey continued over 3 months. And today, that survey is the largest ever survey conducted. There is no other survey of that many respondents till date. And it keeps getting cited, and it has received several citations. And it was like a huge hit. It was like a blockbuster movie. So this is the best example of collaborative work. It was purely through communicating with people on Twitter, and then they realizing the potential and joining, because they had to do nothing but share that survey among their society members. That is all that they had to do. And slowly, from expecting less than 100, we had over 500 respondents from all over the world. So that is the best example that I can give.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Geetu, for sharing your experience. Such instances of fruitful collaboration reflects the power of these digital spaces in driving advancements that can have a positive impact on the understanding and management of various diseases. So thank you, Dr. Geetu, for your time and for sharing your insights.
My pleasure.
And as we approach the conclusion of this session, Dr. Geetu, I would like to extend my appreciation for your informative and engaging contribution. And a huge thank you to our audience for joining us today. But before we wrap up, allow me to draw your attention to the MedSynapse platform, a dynamic hub that's reshaping the healthcare landscape. This invaluable resource is tailored for the dedicated professionals like you, providing avenues to partake in meaningful conversations, connect with experts, and drive healthcare progress. Explore the MedSynapse platform right now to seize the exceptional opportunities. Feel free to share your questions in the comment below. We'll be more than happy to provide you the answer you seek. Until next time, take care and keep advancing in your medical journey. Goodbye.